Hey feasters, and welcome to episode 197. Today's episode is all about staying small if you want, or growing big if you want. It's up to you, and no one else can tell you how to grow your business. Welcome to the Ask Rezzz podcast. I'm Jason, and I'm here to help you get past those bumps in the road, those struggles, those things that hold you back from building an amazing and profitable freelance business each and every single day. And as we get better at that particular part of the business, we seem to get all this external pressure, whether it's from other people, our colleagues and network, or comparing ourselves to someone else about growing. Everyone's business is different and unique, just like them as people. Some freelancers I've spoken with grow agencies, others stay solo. Some have aspirations of hiring a large team or scaling a product. It's very different, and that's why when someone asks me, why don't you grow your business? I often ask, why? See, I like being comfortable in my own lane. I don't know about you. Having a few select clients on the roster that supports my family and allows us to live the kind of life that we want is just right. It also allows me to do other things like this podcast, my other podcast, coaching, and building other products. I left the world of managing teams of developers when I quit my 9-to-5. As my business matured, though, I did dabble in the hiring process and bringing on people because, well, I think, or at least I thought at that point in time, that was the thing to do. However, I quickly realized it wasn't something I wanted to do. I took a few failed attempts at growing a team on my part to realize that staying solo and being responsible for consistent income from my own family to live off of was what I really wanted. There's a pretty big focus in various communities, online and offline, that say you need to grow to be successful. They emphasize growth as the metric. Someone who I have respected for quite a long time, since I went into freelancing in the first place, is Paul Jarvis. Recently this year, I was lucky to have him come on Live in the Feast and then chat with him off the record as well. I've admired him from afar for a reason, and that reason is that he's been able to run a very successful and lucrative business, at least from what I can tell, by being a one-man show. He's coming out with a book called Company of One in January. And now, he did not ask me to talk about this with you or promote his book in any way, but you can go to of1.co and pre-order it. When you do, you'll get the first chapter of the book. I dove in, love it, and as a non-reader, I'll be honest, I'm really excited for this book to come out. He and a few others that I follow really speak to the idea of, quote unquote, staying in your lane and maybe going a few degrees left and right of that lane. But growing and scaling a business isn't the goal of everyone. If you're feeling the pressure from others or from comparing yourself to others on growing your business, stop and ask why. You don't have to be the next big agency in San Francisco or New York even. Be the business you want. Help the clients you want to work with. Obviously be profitable in the process, but stay in your lane if that's what you want to do. And don't let pressure or comparisons force you into a place that you don't want to be. If you have a question, ask Rezzz. That's me. Find me on Twitter at Rezzz, or head on over to my website, Rezzz.com, and hop onto my mailing list. In exchange for your email, I'll send you an email course on how to get the best clients, and you can ask me your question straight to my email address. Till next time, your time to live in the feast.